There's been a number of occasions when I've been the quickest qualifier in B grade and finished with no wins. So you can be a Gumby who can be reasonably quick. It doesn't help very much. Laura at the moment sitting on Merv's wheel, trying to keep an eye on her. And, conditions improved remarkably this afternoon. The sun's out. It's actually turned into quite a nice day. Still windy, but a lot more pleasant than it was earlier today when it was just cold and windy and drizzly in Melbourne when we were kids. Laura sitting right in Murph's blind spot. If she's to win this, she's going to need to do something fairly aggressive. She's going to need to make a move and try and establish some sort of a gap. If she just waits for Murph to jump, it's going to go his way. So let's see if she rolls the dice. 2 laps to go. Again, these are 3-lap finals, not 2-lap rounds like the regular rounds, but they are sudden death. We don't go to best of 3. So 1.5 laps now to go. Across the 200-metre start line. Now over the pursuit. Laura with a bit of height. Merv down low, comes up now to just try and shut off that dive down into the lane to Laura. Merv now picking up the pace a little bit. Laura being pulled down off the height that she might have wanted earlier. They'll get the bell, a lap to go. Merv still waiting. Waiting and watching. Laura's going to need to do something if she's to be a chance. She just waits for the jump, it's not going to happen. She does have height and speed at the moment. And she picks up the pace. She's got the run off the bank, so she's got a good there to get a good. She's made a good move there against Merv, but she stays high when she should have possibly come down a little bit lower. So a little bit of a skill issue there for her, but that means that that's an easy thing to fix. And she made a good move, Laura. John must have won it because he's won everything. He's undefeated, and they've all raced each other. John with about 4,000 decades of experience. And that's only because he's a time traveller. He's got his own TARDIS, which he built from matchsticks. Ducks down under Lisa. Nice little move there. He wanted the lead. Obviously he wants to ride from the front. 1.5 laps to go. So around about 500 odd metres, which if you're a female time trialist is your favourite distance. Just ask Emily, she loves the 500. Everyone else thinks you're mad. I can tell you the last half lap of the 500 is Deathville. And nothing more painful than that except perhaps a kilo. And a 500 a fully fledged effort. No, I tell you right now, they get 2 to go. So my mistake on the lap counting. Thank you, Lisa. John's still content to hold the lead. Lisa sitting right smack bang on John's wheel at the moment. From there's not a lot she can do. John's got good control over the pace of the race. Lisa needs to break and run if she's to be a chance. If she just tries to come off his wheel, it's not going to work. Or at least it usually won't. So she's trapped at the moment. This is a drill we practice a lot in training of how to get out of that particular position of being stuck on a wheel. And you can watch the 17s later. They are quite practiced at getting away from that position. Lisa now takes a bit of height. They get the bell. 300 metres to go. Johnny keeps the pace up. It's still owning the line down into the lane. He's got an opportunity now to hook and drop if he does. No, he's still holding the height. Watching Lisa closely. She hasn't got any chance to go underneath him. John not giving him much of a chance to go over the top either. So nicely done there. And now he jumps down with 200 metres to go. It is on. Lisa chasing hard. And she's still staying a little bit higher than perhaps she needs to. And that's costing her a couple of metres. And you'll see as they come around the bend, she'll have to pay for that. Got to go back to school and do their maths and work out what circumference is. But that was a pretty close finish. An eye on John, on David. David has a reputation for going from a long way out. I think Matthew very much aware of that. He saw what Dave did to Jared Wilson not long ago. So he'll be alert to that. And he won't give David the opportunity to go. And if he does, he'll park himself on his wheel, or at least that would be the plan. Of course, in order to do that, you have to have the legs to get onto the jump. Dave taking a little bit of height, but not very much. 2.5 laps now to go. Matthew in the light blue jersey. Dave in the red and black of Team Splat. Ooh, those sausages smell good. Oh. Big thanks again to Jodie Dundas on the video camera. Come round now, 2 laps to go. Matt giving Dave very little opportunity to make his move, but now he does, and Matt's going to need to respond to it. Will he just jump on straight onto the wheel, or will he hold the line? At this point, he wants to hold the lane. If he can get onto Dave's wheel, he'll get a bit of a toe into that headwind. He's going to have to rev a bit, but he's set up camp. And we'll see how this goes, because Dave has gone from a long way out now. If Matt's patient and waits and Dave bides his time, he'll be all right here. A long way out. Now they get a lap to go. Matt comfortably sitting on the wheel. Is he going to have the speed to come past him?
Break off!
Matt's practiced the break and run a little bit. Let's see if he can do it. Let's see if he puts those skills into practice that we've rehearsed. And no, he doesn't. He just decides to come straight off the wheel. Okay, Matt with a little bit more speed though, and he gets away with it and comes past Dave. Come down into the lane now if he wants. He's got enough room, chooses not to. And Matthew Lim takes out C-grade. Offering. The 3-lap distance will suit Vanessa. She's been training more for pursuit these days. 3 laps about 900 metres. Both riders know this track pretty well. Emily, obviously a local with a small amount of local advantage, local knowledge, but there's not an awful lot of navigation required on this track. Basically, you just keep turning left. And they come round through into turn 3, the pace off after was a little bit willing at the very first bit. Vanessa taking off quite quickly. Maybe Emily wanted the lead and Vanessa didn't want to give it to her. Both riders know that ownership of the lane is key to winning a bike race at this, on the restricted gears in particular that Emily's on. She's on 82 and Vanessa under 19. She can ride bigger gears. Emily ducking underneath. She wants the lane. Nice little move there. Vanessa responds. The pace not on yet. And still got 2 laps to go, or a lap and 3/4. Now Emily takes ownership of the line down into the lane. Vanessa with the opportunity to run off the bank, and you can see she's just starting to wind it up a little bit. Emily will need to be careful. Once Vanessa gets that big gear going, she's going to be very hard to pull back. So Emily jamming Vanessa up now, coming into turn 3. Vanessa picking the pace up, Emily having to respond. It's turning out to be a very interesting race now as they get the bell. Vanessa with the run off the bank, but Emily with ownership of the lane at the moment. Emily holding height, comes down into the lane now with a good jump. Vanessa on the wheel. Has Vanessa got the speed to come past her? Emily's got to fight that headwind up the back straight, and that's not going to help. But Vanessa's got to come the long way around. Emily just starting to pick it up around that last corner. It's going to be a kick around the final bend. Can Vanessa make it to the final charge? Emily giving it everything she's got. It's pretty close.